One team that does not change is the New York Yankees, right?
They never change.
The
They
Yankees
never
never
change.
change.
And we put a poll out there asking the Yankee fans too, do you want to see an alternate jersey? Are you tired of the same 2 to 3 jerseys they have? Obviously, their classic pinstripes. They have their grays. They have the alternate navy blues. And that's really it.
Hmm.
We used their Players Weekend jersey as an example of the again ugly all black jersey that I don't like myself personally. We put out there. Do you want to see it now? As opposed to Mets fans who wanted to see something different, they wanted to see something non-traditional. Essentially, the Yankee fans really want to stick to tradition. By and large, we got tons and tons of comments, likes saying keep it traditional. We do not want to change. The Yankees are the pinnacle of what a baseball team looks like, what a uniform looks like. We even had Mets fans commenting saying like, "Look, I'm a Mets fan, but even I have to say that you don't change what isn't broken. If it ain't broken, don't fix it."
Absolutely correct. And I'm gonna show you just an example. Like, see the Yankees throughout the years, they've had a lot of different years of existence, right? And I just wanted to give you a chance there to see what kind of uniforms they've had. So I'm gonna share my screen again with you guys here. We'll go back at the old Googles here, and we're just gonna type in, Yankees uniform. No year, nothing, just Yankees uniforms.
It almost doesn't matter what you put in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All
There
right,
you go.
and you got this one, and you
You
got
have that picture right there. Pretty much
this
says
one.
it all, with like the 4 different jerseys, whatever it is.
Oh, right here,
Yeah, pretty much.
this little cartoon. So this is it right here on the left. This is it. This is all we've ever seen since the Yankees have been in existence. It's been pinstripes and grays, and that's it. No name on the back. They stayed true to that. Then on the right hand side, I think they give you a little idea of what it can be if you change things up a little bit, like if you did
Yeah, I mean
all
they
white.
added the blue in there, which has always been part of their color scheme, always been a part of the hat. So it's not like a new color, new
Mhm.
real scheme. They just added one little tweak to it that you probably didn't see in the Babe Ruth era or the Maris era.
So
But
here's a picture from spring training of Aaron Judge. In spring training, they wear the all blues. So we posed the question here. This is funny actually, because it's gonna tell me
show
why
it.
I'm wrong. But here, if you could just get a clearing shot. Okay, so they didn't really change again. Actually, I'm right because you could see, you have a little navy bar over there by his sleeve, and then you have this. It's all the same. It's funny that they actually even
Mhm.
have this.
But and I get it. Okay, so maybe you had something different over there all the way on the left in 18 95 or whatever the case may be. But I mean, and I get it. It's a classic look. I mean, the Yankees are built on tradition, and they're sticking with the tradition. I mean, you got to give them, I guess, some props for that. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel. They know they have a classic look. Everybody recognizes that look. So I do get them not wanting to change it.
Right. I think the only time we've seen that, and it was actually caused a controversy, believe it or not, was like with the Players Weekend when they changed theirs. They're like the Yankees should never do that. But you had like let me see like for example Yankees Player Weekend uniforms. Now I probably have to go back to 2018 here because 2019 was all the same, which we explained before. But it kind of looked like this. There we go. Right there's CC Sabathia. That is not a very becoming uniform to be wearing if you're CC
No,
Sabathia. Let me tell you
it's
that.
it is not really becoming uniform for anybody. I mean, like, okay, it kept the color scheme. I guess you can give them credit for that, but it looks like a minor league jersey. It looks like a softball jersey.
It looks pretty bad. And again, like we mentioned earlier, the pinstripes over here on the bottom with the pants, I don't like the way that looks. It makes it look like more like pajamas now. So I don't like
And
that.
then like a gray hat, and it's just like there's too many different colors going on there. Like, what are you doing? You got a gray hat, a blue shirt, pinstripe pants.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much. But hey, look, they tried. They did something different for once. So, people at home, Yankee fans especially, do you ever want to see anything else? Are you just so focused on just the pinstripes and the gray that you can't stand anything else at all? Write that. Maybe you have an idea that we haven't thought about yet, or Major League hasn't thought about yet. And here's 2019 Players Weekend, by the way, which is the same as
Yeah,
everybody
again, the
else.
the 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 all black, like no detail. It's basically just like an outline on a black jersey. Is all it really is.
Yeah, I don't know who BAG is. Do you? Is that Judge? Yeah, 99 Judge. I answered my own question. So yeah,
Yeah,
is
but
that
doesn't he usually have all rise on the back of his? As you can
yeah,
see right there.
that's what I thought. I don't know.
So who knows? Maybe that was like some custom jersey.
Why don't you guys at home be a hero and comment that? If you know what that means, then please comment because
Yeah,
I
please. Yeah, the baseball follicles out there. If you know who BAG was, number 99, if you have any clue at all, please fill us in, send us a message, let us know. We're not above being corrected.
because BAG, like I know Aaron Judge is, AJ, so put a B there. Is it like what are you saying? Do I say like what's that B stand for? Well, now we're
I
gonna
mean,
go
I
crazy with
I mean, I know BIG was from the Bronx,
oh yeah, he was. He was.
but I don't know who BAG
And
was.
he was notorious as
He
well.
was notorious.
He was very notorious. So yeah, that's it. The Yankees. I mean, there really isn't much to talk about there, but we're gonna leave it up to you guys. The
Yeah,
Yankee fans at
it's
home.
pretty basic. I mean, by and large, the poll said that Yankee fans want to keep the classic uniform. But is there anybody out there who's got an idea for a change, or you say this is classic, this is Yankees, this is our identity? We're not changing. I don't care if it's 1999, 2099, or like 2199, like the Mercury Mets did. Like I don't even think they changed jerseys for that. I think they basically just had like
That's a great question. Did the Yankees ever change their jersey at all for that turn ahead the clock night that they had? They might have been like, we're not doing it. They might have protested that one and said we're not participating.
they
Who
might have said
knows?
it doesn't matter if you go 1,000 years in the future, we're still wearing the same jerseys.
Right, right. So, hey, look, that's all we have for the Yankees. But keep in tune here with us because we're doing a lot of different things here. We covered all the uniforms. We're getting ready to hit off on spring at the end of spring training into the regular season, which I'm very excited about. Jury's still out on whether how many fans we're going to have or if we're going to have fans at all. It says 10%. Who knows? But it should be a fun time for the Yankees and the Mets. So for Ryan and Steve, this is Baseball. We're out.
Baseball out.